Roma ready to sign Tammy Abraham but Chelsea striker waiting for Arsenal move after agreeing personal terms. Roma have reached an agreement with Chelsea to sign Tammy Abraham, but the striker is holding out for a move to Arsenal, having agreed personal terms with the Gunners. Abraham struggled to force his way into the Chelsea team under Thomas Tuchel during the second half of last season and was left out of the squad in both the FA Cup and Champions League finals. The imminent return of Romelu Lukaku to Stamford Bridge will force him further down the pecking order, with Roma this week agreeing a deal with the Blues to bring him to the Stadio Olimpico. Roma have agreed a deal with Chelsea that would see Abraham join the club on a 2-year loan deal worth €5 million with an obligation to buy for €35 million. While Jose Mourinho is eager to bring the 23-year-old to the club, the same publication reports Abraham is still hoping to join Arsenal and has already agreed a €5 million a year deal with the North London side. If Mikel Arteta really wants Tammy Abraham, Arsenal will certainly announce this signing in the next few days. Let's wait and see what's going on next. Manchester United and Arsenal ready to battle for €10 million Bayern Munich midfielder Corentin Tolisso. The two Premier League sides are both in the market for a new midfielder this summer, with Ole Gunnar Solskjaer shelving his pursuit of right-back in favour of a new enforcer and Mikel Arteta eager to bolster the spine of his side. Now they could be about to face off to try and land Tolisso, with Bild reporting that Bayern are willing to sell the 27-year-old for just €10 million, £8.5 million. The France international, who was part of Didier Deschamps' squad for Euro 2020, only has 1 year remaining on his contract with Bayern, and the Bavarians are keen to cash in. They had considered renewing the injury-plagued midfielder's contract, but are now looking to offload players to raise funds to bring in new recruits, and that has alerted both Arsenal and United to a potential bargain. Bayern had initially set their asking price at €20 million, £17 million, but, having had no concrete offers, have readjusted their expectations and are simply keen to get Tolisso off their wage bill. Despite joining from Lyon in a big money deal in 2017, he has been restricted to just 57 Bundesliga appearances in 4 seasons and has been used predominantly as a squad player. United and Arsenal are not the only clubs interested in Tolisso, with Juventus and West Ham also keeping tabs on his situation. Arsenal target Martin Odegaard, unhappy, at Real Madrid and demands resolution. Arsenal target Martin Odegaard is becoming increasingly concerned about his playing time at Real Madrid and could push for a transfer after unproductive talks, according to reports. The Norway international enjoyed a solid loan spell at the Emirates after joining in January, and Mikel Arteta had been keen to keep him at the club, but he returned to Madrid to fight for his place. Zinedine Zidane's departure was supposed to provide an opportunity for Odegaard to impress new boss Carlo Ancelotti in pre-season, but he has again struggled for game time. According to Marca, the 22-year-old is growing increasingly unhappy with his situation and instructed his representatives to hold talks with Madrid about his future. But his concerns were not cleared up, and Odegaard once again feels as though he may need to leave Madrid, believing that Casemiro, Toni Kroos, Luka Modric and Fede Valverde are all far ahead of him in the pecking order. Real Madrid insist they only want to sell Martin Odegaard on a permanent deal with a fee of around £42.5 million. But Arsenal are struggling for funds at the moment, with the North Londoners needing to sell before they can buy. Joe Willock's looming move to Newcastle could bump up the Gunners' transfer kitty enough to lodge a bid for Odegaard, though they seem to have switched targets more recently and are now looking at Leicester City's James Maddison. Arsenal's Lautaro Martinez move depends on Alexandre Lacazette's future. Arsenal will reportedly have to move Alexandre Lacazette on before making a serious attempt to sign Inter Milan forward Lautaro Martinez. The Gunners are said to be exploring the possibility of signing the Argentina international, who could be available for transfer this summer due to Inter's financial issues. The 23-year-old, previously linked with Barcelona and Manchester City, found the back of the net on 19 occasions at club level last term, in addition to providing 11 assists. According to The Athletic, there is genuine interest from Mikel Arteta's side, but any move is likely to be reliant on Lacazette leaving the Emirates Stadium. The report claims that the Frenchman has been offered to Inter as a Macaweight in a proposed move for Martinez, but the Italian champions told that the 30-year-old striker is not a target. Inter will only discuss a potential sale if the Gunners are willing to pay in the region of £68 million. The Nerazzurri are thought to be on the hunt for a forward to replace Romelu Lukaku, with the goal machine set to move to Chelsea. However, it is claimed the club are unlikely to make a move for Lacazette this summer. So, Arsenal will find another partner to sell Alexandre Lacazette to have fun to buy Lautaro Martinez in the current market. Arsenal fans agree to sell Rob Holding and Joe Willock to increase fund James Maddison deal. The summer transfer window closes on August 31 and Arsenal are still in the market for a creative midfielder amid links to Leicester City's James Maddison. Arsenal fans are getting creative in ways to help the club fund a summer transfer for James Maddison. The attacking midfielder is on the Gunners' radar with 3 weeks until deadline day as Mikel Arteta looks to inject his first-team squad with some much-needed creativity. However, the major sticking point regarding completing this particular deal is Leicester City's demands of more than £60 million for Maddison. With Arsenal yet to meet that asking price, one way to do so is by selling some fringe players in order to raise significant funds that would allow them to reach an agreement with the Foxes. Joe Willock's imminent move to Newcastle United will earn the North London outfit a £25 million windfall. Speculations are already mounting over Rob Holding's move to Newcastle as a result of the presence of Ben White at the Emirates Stadium. Despite Holding being a regular under Arteta last season, rumours of a £20 million move to Newcastle has got some Arsenal fans thinking of a dream scenario that allows Edu to launch a bid for Maddison.
If you like the video, like, share and subscribe to my